What is leadership? Today we picture the idea and ideology of leadership as the classic sports captain who hypes up their team with the most impactful, get-out-of-bed worthy speech. The sports icons of our generation trying to pump up their team enough for them to die for their sport. Although sports are a part of my life and I dedicate a majority of my time to them, sports leadership is only a small portion of what leadership should look like. Leadership is much bigger than a patch on a jersey and a halftime speech. Google defines leadership as leading a group of people or organizations. But the way I see it, thousands of children are born daily and have been given the opportunity to make a difference. They can either embrace this or step back. Leadership today is not about being the most popular or even the most vocal. Leadership comes from within you, and with a strong sense of leadership, leading is easy. However, many believe that leadership holds consequences, which this is best by Steve Harvey. In front of a live studio audience, Harvey was quoted saying, "You can be a leader, but a leader is a developed set of skills. What can stop the average person from becoming a leader is the fear of consequences of leading. Most people don't want the responsibility of being a leader. Let me tell you, though, the trick. The responsibility of being a follower is more dire and more severe. To paint the picture a little more clear, picture for me every billion-dollar company started from rock bottom and was formed typically by one man or one woman who strive for their dream or their goal in life. They're the ones who showed their leadership and their passion to do big things. When things go south and the losses of revenue begin to pile up, these individuals don't throw in the towel and say that it is history anymore. No, these men and women start writing cutbacks because nobody gets to put dinner on the table if the leaders quit. Nobody gets to live their dreams and pursue endless possibilities anymore. The truth of the matter is the next thing you know, you're receiving a letter on a holiday saying you're getting a salary cut. You see, the magic of the world today is that you can build your identity. You never have to choose to be the man or woman below who receives all this. You can be one of the 100 who build their industry and build their legacy. The world today is filled with hundreds, millions of billionaires, especially in the United States. However, nothing ever comes easy in the world, with many of these individuals having to go through an excruciating journey to get where they are. For example, Elon Musk was bullied in school, so bad that he had to be hospitalized for his injuries. As stated best in his autobiography, Who is Elon Musk? He was the youngest and smallest in his class, as you can see, in South Africa, and was the easy target for everyone. He also got hit by his childhood German Shepherd as a kid. We can all say that he wouldn't exactly have the greatest story to tell regarding his childhood, but today we all see what he has accomplished. Elon Musk decided that his experience would not shape him, and that he would be the next individual who would shape America. Today, he is one of the richest men in the world, bringing in a whopping $9.9 million day wage. Despite the harassment and the torment he went through, Musk became a leader and is now leading hundreds of thousands of people in his multi-million-dollar companies of Tesla and SpaceX. Leadership, however, needs to come from within you, because all great leaders today starts by finding self-leadership. What do I mean by self-leadership, you might ask? Well, self-leadership is seeking your ambitions and striving to be the best version of you. The founder of Visa debit card quoted, "If you want to lead, you must first invest in leading yourself." The best analogy I can make of this is building a house. No construction worker builds a house by first creating a foundation without first creating a foundation to keep it there, or else the tower will collapse nearly instantly. In this scenario, the skyscraper is outward leadership, and your cemented foundation is personal leadership. Millions of people in the world today suffer from anxiety and depression, and never build their foundation of life to stand up on. They are trying to walk in quicksand and help others in the process, without first helping themselves. The National Institute of Mental Health estimates that over 21 million Americans alone suffer from depression. If only we could establish cement in our lives to create a path for us to walk on. I firmly believe that these 21 million people who suffer daily can find a sense of peace in leadership. If leadership can be established within us, we can create a society risk-free from depression, because we set our ambitions and our goals in life. Too many of us have taken a step back in our lives and let us lead before us. Looking around the room, if I ask if there's time in your life where you regret you didn't do this or you wish you did something, I guarantee you at least 90% of our hands will go up along with mine. All of these hands represent the choices we made, and some of us choose to let others lead ahead of us. This brings us back to the overlooking question, what is leadership? Leadership is following your own footsteps because your path is the only place that is going to take you on the correct journey for you. Today, you can make a difference in your life for years to come, just from leadership and creating your footprint. Leadership is what has built America, and if it wasn't for these men and women who made their indent, what would we do? Today, start becoming a leader and stop following and adjusting to others. Leading takes courage, and leadership is the future. Leadership brings progress, and with the increase of it in America entirely, can feel the ripple effect of unprecedented progress. Be the change you want in the world, because if you choose the spotlight, you shape the world. Thank you.